We heard a lot of you in the play-by-play. I want to ask you a little mini prediction. Will you be calling a home run over 500 feet this season?
Oh, easy. Probably in Steinbrenner Field.
Oh, well, we don't want it there. It's got to be in the regular season.
You know, they got to practice. But I will tell you a little inside gossip, though.
Yeah.
I had dinner with John Sterling the other night. He's working on the Stanton call. Does not have it yet.
Really?
Does not have it yet. Not locked in.
Did he give you any options?
He says he's actually working with somebody who's fluent in Italian. That's the only thing he told me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Here's a little prediction on this, because you interviewed him last show. Greg Bird, will he play an entire season?
Well, Greg and I are working on a person who's fluent in French right now. No, Greg, I'm bullish on Greg Bird, Bob. You know from our pre-games and our post-games, I think that this guy might be the best pure hitter in the Yankee organization. If you go back about 3 years and you ask the Yankees, who's your best young hitter? They would have said Bird, ahead of Sanchez, ahead of Judge. So you see what Judge and Sanchez have accomplished. I think Bird is still coming. And when I talked to him the other night, one of the questions I asked him was the idea of, let's just say the Yankees go Gardner, Judge, Bird, Stanton. And what's it like to be hitting between Judge and Stanton? And you could just hear the excitement coming through the telephone line about the possibility that that's going to happen for him.
You almost get the feeling that Greg Bird has had so many bad breaks with the injuries that he's almost due to have one of those years where he feels good right from the first day of spring training, stays healthy all year long, and we get to see exactly what type of a player the Yankee organization has predicted that he will be. Hopefully the injuries are behind him. I think we saw last year, he had a little chip on his shoulder, right, when people were talking about, well, just come back next year, and he fought his way back and was a huge role in the postseason.
I'll tell you what, I think he's one of the keys to the Yankees. Yeah, we know the right-handed side. They are very right-handed, so in some ballpark with a short right field porch, you're going to need Bird a lot. So I think that's a big deal. And another thing is, I know this is not a finished product yet. Brian Cashman and company still working on things. If he does get hurt, there is no backup first baseman at this point. Maybe they signed somebody to do that, but at this point, all the eggs are in Greg Bird's basket.
All right, let me take this conversation a different direction. You probably had people either on Twitter or walk up to you say, trade Dellin Betances. Do something with him. Maybe package him to get a starting pitcher. If somebody walks up to you and says, trade Dellin Betances, you say what?
I would say that I'm not trading from my strengths. And you might say, well, you should trade from your strengths. I think what helps make the Yankees the team that they can be in 2018 is the fact that they have so many relievers who can come in and throw 98, throw 99, get those swings and misses, get those strikeouts. That's the way the modern game of baseball has gone. You're not going to have the Steve Carltons and the Tom Seavers who are throwing complete game after complete game. You want guys in the bullpen who can come in, shorten the game, but not only shorten the game, shorten it in a way where they're not even letting batters put the ball in play. Dellin Betances is one of those assets.
And you wonder about Dellin's trade value right now, right? It probably would not be as strong the way he finished up last year. A lot of question marks about being able to throw the ball over the plate. So I don't think you would get as much of a return right now for Dellin Betances as you would if you would during the season he regains his form. And I totally agree with you. I mean, Aaron Boone's job is going to be easier because of the strength of their bullpen, all the power arms that they have down there. Dellin Betances has to be a part of that.
You know, Yankees are built, obviously, to win a world championship, but you have to win games in the regular season, and there are very few pitchers that are better over the first 5 months of the year than Dellin Betances. You just don't give that away, and you're hopeful that he can conquer his demons in September and October. And there was a story out today. He's going to the Dominican after the holidays. He's going to work on fastball command. That's the most important thing, because his stuff is filthy. And if he can command it, he's as good as anybody that pitches.
All right, since this is our last show till January 4th, that's when we'll be back. Did the Yankees make any other move, or are they quiet over the holiday season?
You're putting me on the spot here.
Of course I am.
Normally, baseball teams do actually go on a little hiatus over the holidays. I'm going to echo what we said earlier in the show. I think they have moves coming, but I don't think they have to be before January 1st, before January 10th. I think Brian Cashman and his front office are looking at trade possibilities and looking at free agent possibilities, but I'm not sure that we will see something before our next show. And watch, let's play the tape of me being wrong.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, but I think that Brian Cashman is waiting for things to kind of settle down. That will probably happen after the holiday season, but I keep going back in my mind to a name like Chance Adams. He's going to get a shot, so there's not that urgency. We have to go get somebody right now.